Hey guys, I just finished my T25 workout. I did lower body focus and look, I'm repping it today. Yesterday was one of those days where you're just in a bad mood. Nothing's wrong, but you're just in a bad mood, and I had one of those days. I'm human. I've told you guys before I struggled with depression and anxiety, and I've got it pretty under control right now, but sometimes, just creeps back up on you, and you gotta do what you can to deal with it and move forward. So, lower body focus. I haven't talked about this one yet with T25. My legs were on fire. My plan today was to also do lower body focus and then lift legs, but I think I'm going to do some shoulders instead and do lower body tomorrow, just because I want to see how I'm feeling tomorrow, and maybe if I'm way too sore I'll do something different, but I'll go back to biceps and triceps. Or this week is the one week I seriously didn't sit down and schedule my workouts, and now I understand why I did that in the past, because it just helps you stay like, oh, what am I going to do today? I don't know. And it's good I have the T25 schedule I'm following, but if it wasn't for that, I'd be just all over the place. So today is an exciting day. We're going to go look at that house that we've been obsessed over. We found out that house did have another offer and it fell through at inspection. So I don't know what it's going to look like on the inside, but I don't know. So we are moving steps forward. I've got to go today to my parents' to get the information I need to meet with a mortgage person, and man, things are just becoming so real. So real. It's amazing. But gonna eat some breakfast, get some work done, and then head to the gym, and then I'm rolling out of town, and then I'm coming back in town for our meeting, and then I've got a conference call tonight, or a business call. Busy Thursday! It's noon. I haven't showered, and I'm still working. I'm working at Sean's desk today just because, I felt like I wanted to work by a desk instead of on the couch. Usually I just sit at the couch with my laptop, but he has his computer and he lets me use it sometimes, so he's special like that. And I'm gonna go make a shake for lunch because one of my challengers just posted what she was having for lunch, and I'm like, Joel hasn't eaten in a while. That's not good. I seriously need to set reminders on my phone. I used to have them set, but then they ran out to eat every 2 to 3 hours, and because the date was, I think I only extended it to like June, and then now it's July, and don't have it set anymore, but I need to do that. And just gonna work some more, probably get showered and ready for the day after a while, but I still got some things to do on my to-do list. Hey guys, so I'm going to show you guys how I curl my hair, because that was really requested in the other video that I did. First thing, this is second day hair. It's all sorts of crazy, but I did put some Suave dry shampoo in it. I like this stuff. I like the Batiste stuff better. That was in my products I've used up in June, I believe. But I just part my hair, and I guess I don't really pay attention to where I part my hair, because this is not professional at all. I'm not a hairstylist. This is just how I do my hair. I put that top of my head because it looks so cute. And then if your hair has a hard time holding curl, I would get this stuff. It's by Paul Mitchell, and it's called Hot Off the Press. It's like an aerosol spray heat protector. So I just put a little bit of that in my hair, brush it out with a comb. Real easy, guys. Real easy. I'm using a big barrel curling iron today. Sometimes I use a smaller one. This is the one that I used in the previous video. I just changed it. Okay, so I just grab a piece of hair. And like how I learned how to do this was from Makeup by Tiffany D. So go to her channel and she's got like way better tutorials than I do. So you just take the curling iron, I put my thumb on the clamp, and then curl the hair away from my face. And I start in the center and just roll the curling iron down. And there's probably like, you can see some hair right here. Well, maybe you can't because it's hard to see. But I don't clamp all the way down to the bottom. And then I just grab another piece of hair. Not really precise on what I'm grabbing. And this seriously goes so fast. Clamp with my thumb, roll it, leave some ends sticking out. And then I'll show you guys the other side because, you know, I still always curl away from my face. So now the clamp's in my pointer finger. Or no, switch it. It's in my thumb. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Because it's hard thinking about this and doing it instead of just doing it. And then curl. And curl. Let it hold just for a couple seconds. Not long at all. And then when I do all of the hair, so you can kind of see what it looks like now, I let it cool. I don't brush it out right away. I let it cool and I do this layer, this whole bottom layer, and then I'll mist it a little bit with hairspray. I just finished curling the bottom layer. I use this Bedhead Hardhead hairspray. And this is what like the back looks like when it's curled. Like I'm not touching it. Now I'll move on to the second layer, take my heat protectant, kind of go all over the place with that. Brush it out just a tiny bit on the top so then I don't like brush out the curls on the bottom. Part my hair, however you part it. You could do it down the center. I always do from the side. I always do side parts now because I'm totally used to it. If I part my hair down the center of my head, I feel like I look weird. So now I just do the same thing. I just grab pieces all the way around and curl the same way as before. Okay, so I've got my hair all curled. As you guys can see, it looks kind of awful. But this is not, curling it is not when the magic happens. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like way far away from you guys. You're set up quite lovely right now on top of a box. Yep, so now I've just got like a little chunk of my bangs. I kind of just run the curling iron through it real quick just to like smooth it away from my face. You could use a straightener if that makes you more comfortable. So now I give my hair a little bit of a spray. Woo! Hairspray haze going on. And I did like, when I was curling around and I got to the back, I did go to the back and like checked it out. You can kind of see it's like, it's all over the place. It's just messy. That's fine. That's fine. That's completely fine. Here, let's see if I can move you down a little bit. Okay, well, might work. So let this cool, and I seriously will probably like, what I would usually do is finish like doing my makeup, finish getting dressed. I'm already dressed. But once I am done and it's cool and it's been a little while, when you let your hair cool and you don't, here, I'll take, sorry. When you let your hair cool and then it'll hold the curl all day long. And then once it's cooled, I'll like finger brush through it, and then if I want to, I take like a comb like this and brush through it. Sometimes I like the way it looks when I just, you know, roll my fingers through it. Sometimes I like it to look really soft and smooth, and then I brush it, then I back comb. And I'll show you guys that in a little while. Okay, so it's been a little bit and it's cooled down now. Hope you guys, this angle is a little bit better for you. So I just take my fingers and kind of shake out the curls a little bit. Oh, tangles, tangles. That's when you know you need a haircut, when your hair starts to tangle. And I have I do not have thin hair. I've got pretty fine hair. It's not super thin, but it's not thick. Not thick at all. Okay, so this way would just be a little bit more piecey, right? You can't, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can just tell it's a messier look. If you were to take a brush and brush it out, you get more of a soft curl. And since I used the bigger barrel today, they're not as like defined as when I used that smaller one, but the technique is still the same. So this way it looks like a little bit more like piecey, but it's smoother. Now I just take some hair at the top of my head and gently like back comb 3 layers at the crown of my head, and then this usually goes down by the end of the day, and I just have to be okay with it because it doesn't hold. So just to give some like volume in the back, and then that's how I do my hair. It's pretty simple. Today is just kind of like, you can see it's just really soft and big. If you had longer hair, it'd look way better on you because it would like, and it'd be really smooth and wonderful. Since my hair is this length and never ever grows longer than this length, this is what I'm stuck with. But yeah, so that's how I do my hair. Hey guys, so we went and looked at that house that we're obsessed with, and we've looked at a couple times, but we actually got to go in with the realtor today and see the inside, the downstairs, get in the crawl space, and it's perfect. It seriously is so perfect. And tomorrow we're meeting with the loan person, and you know, right now I'm so excited and joyful and looking like it's too good to be true. If it goes through, wonderful. If not, and somebody else comes up and gets it, that's fine. I mean, right now, I feel like if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And, you know, everything usually does work out. And I'm usually the one that gets like really super overexcited about something, and then when it falls through, I get really down about it. But with this place, like, I'm just content knowing that we can only do certain things to get to our goal, and would love to own that house and have that yard and, you know, improve it to the ways that we want to improve it. But it's perfect for us. If we were to get it and move into it, awesome. If not, something better will come along and it's meant to be. But we're meeting with the guy to talk about the loans, and if we can get pre-approved, we'll put in an offer and just hope everything works out. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, oh, that'd be sweet. But if you could just send a little extra prayer, and I would really appreciate that.